Mistakes to avoid when starting out in lifting. The number one biggest mistake that people new to lifting often make is they expect to see a huge change overnight. Sorry, but this is just never going to happen. Everything takes time and patience. Another pretty common mistake, which I see quite often, is people that don't use the right form or technique when performing an exercise. Now, I'm not the form police here, and I definitely don't have perfect form myself, but I'm talking about people that don't really know what they're doing and just use their body weight to yank the weight towards them, such as on the lat pull down, for example. Doing an exercise wrong will not only stop you from making progress, but it could lead to injury, especially when doing heavy lifts, such as deadlift, for example. And a bad injury can put you out for a few months, which can completely stop all of your progress. Next mistake we have is half repping. This means instead of getting the full range of motion for something like bench press, they only go halfway down before then pushing up and locking out. This means that they won't get the full benefit of doing the exercise, making someone think they are way stronger than what they actually are and lead them to becoming an ego lifter. Now, ego lifters are people that stack on all of the weight for an exercise and just use their momentum to lift it. This is an example of both of the previous mistakes. You will make hardly any progress lifting this way, so it's worth getting the exercise right first before increasing the weight you use. Otherwise, you're just going to get injured. Something else that new people often get wrong is for heavier exercises such as bench or squat, you really do need to have yourself a spotter if you're only doing a few reps. This is because if you're doing a set of 5, for example, and on the last rep you can't quite push it up, then if you don't have anyone with you, then you're just going to be stuck there. At least if you have someone there, then they can help you if you can't quite finish the rep. Now, if you don't go to the gym with a friend, then you probably won't have a spotter, but you can always use the safety rails in a squat rack to act as a spotter, so that if you do fall, then you can get out from underneath the weight. This isn't as good as having an actual person there, but it's better than nothing. Alternatively, just ask someone in your local gym if they don't mind spotting you for a set. Most people will be completely fine with you doing this. Not resting long enough in between sets. Quite often people finish their set and then only wait 10 seconds before going on to the next set. If you are able to do this, then the weight is clearly not heavy enough and you won't be making any gains. You want to be tired at the end of the set, so that you can use the rest period in between sets to recover your energy so that you can then perform well on the next set. Obviously, if you're following a program designed to improve endurance, such as high intensity training, then follow what the program says about rest times. But if you're just lifting to get gains and improve your strength, then rest for longer in between sets. Finally, just be respectful of other people there. Don't try to use something that someone else is clearly using just because they are resting. And if you're unsure, just ask if they are still using the equipment. If you try to avoid all of these mistakes next time you're in the gym, then you will get the most out of your workout. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I would appreciate it if you subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.